Pick yourself up with Ride Rent a e-bike today and take advantage of the smartest and coolest way to get around. Rental starting for only $30 per hour and less than $100 EC per day. Zip through traffic, save money, and look awesome doing it. Check us out at the Esplanade Mall today. Visit us online at ridersetbike.com or give us a call at 473-422-1011. Your wallet and the planet will thank you. Ride Rent a e-bike.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. And of course, welcome to another edition of the Wake Up Club. It is a terrific Tuesday. I'm very excited. Almost didn't wake up because that sweet, sweet rain on my roof made me want to stay in bed. But as I say, every morning, wake up early before the sun rises and make sure you're talking to Papa God. It's the best time to talk to Papa God. You're here in traffic on the road and maybe you could put down your cell phone. It's you and Papa God all alone, and it's the best time for you to self-reflect as well and to think about things and your challenges for the day or the problems that are happening in your life. It's the perfect time to think about it and to find the right retrospective because there's so much silence. Now, let me tell you what I'm grateful for this morning. Number one, the rain. Food that nourishes, nothing better than a sweet Ceylon mango. I'm grateful for opportunities, including the Ride Along Network, because here I have a wonderful opportunity where I can share my life. I could hear about you. We could discuss things. We could agree to disagree in a safe space. So I'm very grateful for that because not everybody could do that, you know. In some countries, what all they take for granted, and some all they need to be ashamed of it. Some all they just run all your mouth on everybody and anything on Facebook. In some countries, you can't do that, you know. So I'm grateful for that freedom. I'm also grateful for my siblings, my family. I'm grateful for democracy. We still live in a very, very democratic world and society. Some of all you have a little hatred in all your heart that all you're taking things really a little too far. But we go talk about that, you know, because you all are the same ones that sit down in the pew Saturday or Sunday with your Bible and singing at the top of your voice. But you have people in the world you hate and you dislike. Yes, I'm talking to you. And I'm so grateful for maturity and wisdom. Because sometimes I just want to cuss. And then I just have to think to myself, you know something? It ain't make sense. What are cussing somebody? You know what they call a coconut that do a water? They just say it's a duku. What are cussing a duku for? Because it don't make no sense. Listen, we have a great show in store for you today. Of course, we have the segment, What Irks Kirk? And I'm going to be talking a lot about what irks Kirk this morning. And of course, I have royalty in the house. I don't know if I have both kings, but I know I have one king for sure, and that is Electrify. And we're going to be talking about a fantastic initiative, something they've been doing for years that I have to shout out and I have to commend because a lot of us just talk the talk, but we don't walk the walk, you know. You know what I'm talking about. We'll be right back with What Irks Kirk.
Pick yourself up with Ride Rent a e-bike today and take advantage of the smartest and coolest way to get around. Rental starting for only $30 per hour and less than $100 EC per day. Zip through traffic, save money, and look awesome doing it. Check us out at the Esplanade Mall today. Visit us online at ridersetbike.com or give us a call at 473-422-1011. Your wallet and the planet will thank you. Ride Rent a e-bike.
welcome back to the Wake Up Club. And let me tell you something. Sometimes I just be wrestling with myself, because I know I always tell all you, speak the truth. But sometimes I'm afraid to speak the truth because sometimes I'm afraid of the consequences. And then I say to myself, Cook, the one thing you don't ever want to be is a hypocrite. So speak the truth. But I do understand why some of you are afraid to speak the truth, because you're living in fear. I don't know what you're living in fear of, but I understand fully why some of you don't speak the truth. Now, let me tell you what irks me. And I'm talking Spice Mass again. Now, this weekend, I went to Sparkle, the fashion show. Now, Paulie attended, but I'm going to tell you it was Paulie attended because I didn't see no marketing at all. Very little marketing. And then at the show, when I see one director, but that person don't make no sense. When I see the own Spice Mass Corporation in supporting the event, I understood why you treated it with scant courtesy and poor marketing. And if you're vexed, as I tell you, it's your face. So get used to it. Get used to screwing up your face when I talk the thing. You all even come out and support the thing. You all even promote the thing the way the thing should have been promoted. These girls been working so hard, but no, all you even come out and support. And don't lie and tell me you went to another event because you didn't even show up in them other events as well. You did not show up in any of them other events as well. You did not. So you don't even come to the Sparkle Fashion Show. But as I say, we have some square pegs in wrong holes. And let me tell you something. One thing I practice in my life, my friends had to make me look good, not bad. And that's a problem governments have, both NNP and both NDC. We like to hire with friends, and nothing wrong with that. I understand nepotism and I support it sometimes. I do. Because sometimes you want to trust that the person that you hired to do the job will be loyal to you. But sometimes they can't do the job. They honestly cannot do the job. So instead, forget the loyalty, they're making you look bad. You start to look bad. I have a friend. You know my time they tell me to help them get a job? But I know they just roll out of bed 9, 10 o'clock. And every time they feel it, a irk or a sniffle, they can't go to work. You think I go recommend them to a friend of mine to work? Never. Because they're not going to make me look good. Now let me talk about something. Some of you all have no shame. I was in the fashion show and I hear all you running all your mouth on them girls. Some of you have no shame, you know. Some of you look like a crapo and want to talk about them girls. I mean to say, I'm glad all you have high self-confidence and all you feel all that. But since when is it okay to belittle and berate people children? All you know are children too. All you know are brothers and sisters. That the best thing all you could do is leave all your house, okay? Put on some makeup on all your crapo face and all your crapo body and come out there and sit down and feel all you being classy. Classy is not what you wear and what you put on your face, you know. It's all of your being. Okay? So don't come in the people thing. Okay? Go and jump in the bush somewhere because that's where you belong if you don't understand how to be classy, how to be respectful, and how to love your brother as yourself. Papa God tell you that I talk about that. But some of all you, listen, I understand it. I don't like it, but I understand it and I'm not excusing it. Some of all you, the only way all you feel better is if all you come and degrade somebody and comment on somebody. And half of all you can't even stand up in one of them stiletto those girls were standing up in. But it's nice to sit back and criticize and run with mouth on people, children, that all you know nothing about. All you disgusting sometimes. And if you see half of all you shouldn't be running all your mouth at all, and that is the problem. Look at yourself in the mirror. Now let me tell all you something. And I will speak about my experience. I am a chaperone, and I am chaperoning Miss St. John. Okay? Now, Carriacou was massively destroyed by Hurricane Beryl. Now, I spoke to Miss Carriacou, lovely child, and what the Spice Mass Corporation did for her is exactly what they were supposed to do. That I commend them on. They brought her down, They got her an apartment for the duration of the event with a chaperone. Kudos, hats off. I celebrate at 100%. I chat with her and she explained to me that she didn't lose her roof, but at the same time, her house became a shelter for everybody. And I saw her on the ground doing her part to try to help people. So I commend her. She has my support 100%. But let me tell you something. When she was coming down to Grenada, Miss Tessa, the Queen Show chairperson, she asked the girls to show up and give some support and welcome Miss Carrico to Grenada. Yes, she did. Great idea. I loved it. You know who show up? Miss St. John show up, Miss St. Mark show up, and Miss St. Patrick show up. And they all showed up either with a gift or flowers. Guess what? Miss Patrick lose she roof and part of she house during passing a burial. It's like we forget St. Patrick get hit too. But guess what? Some of the girls they show up, But Miss St. Patrick, who get hit, who have her family displaced right now, she showed up. That is a queen. St. Mark show up. That is a queen. St. John show up. That is a queen. That is sisterhood. But nobody didn't study in St. Patrick. Now I run them out, and I'm so happy that the deputy chairperson, Miss Frances Purcell, I don't care what all they say, she called me and she said she's going to address it. She will address it, so I'm very happy about that. She will address it. So some of all you that come to the fashion show, well, not only the fashion show, in everything all you do in life and just run all your mouth, somebody need to run out on all you. So I'm running out on all you this morning with all your dirty, stink, nasty behavior. That the only way you all feel better about all yourself is watch that one leg, watch your foot, watch your bam bam. Who watching all you? That's people cheering. That's people cheering all you running all your mouth on. They're doing something that you ain't had the guts to do. Who wants to stand up on stage and have people you don't know, you don't give a damn about, criticizing your every move? Down to the mole on your back. Who does that? You, all you who criticizing, all you putting all yourself up on a pedestal for people to criticize all you know, because it's safer to do it on Facebook. Run all your mouth. Run all your mouth about everybody else. That's why they say what goes around comes around. And then all your children have all kind of issue because people running them out on all you too. But what has vexed me is all you just want to put on all your Sunday and Saturday best and go and sit down in the pew and have Bible holy jumping up and down. All you is the worst set of hypocrites it have. The worst set of hypocrites it have. Now let me also tell all you something. It's not easy to be a contestant. Let me tell you about my contestant and what my contestant has been dealing with. Okay? Her name is Abini Matthew. Long before she even entered the competition, somebody sent a letter to Spice Mass saying how she's unfit to be a contestant, she's a bully, and that she was responsible for some child committing suicide. Totally baseless. But of course, professionalism doesn't happen. Somebody in the office get a letter, and then the talk went out, and the talk went here. Because you know what? Information is currency. We don't care whether it's true or false. We get our information to call somebody and tell them. Who wants to be accused of something like that? Who wants to be accused of something like that? And who sits down behind a keyboard, okay, that is that malicious and their life so empty and they have so much hate and the devil riding them in the night that they go do something like that to try to tarnish a young woman's reputation? What kind of human you is? You're not a human, you're a beast. Who does that? On top of that now, the girl and her parents getting all kind of threatening and disgusting phone calls. The child had to fear for her safety. And all you think is easy to take part in a show? And of course, the gossip start. So you start to hear, oh, it's another contestant and do it. Listen, we don't care who do it. Whoever do it, it's wrong. You shouldn't be calling the girl on her cell phone and threatening her and calling her family and threatening them when all the investigation show that this is basically untrue. But imagine you decide to represent your own parish and it have wicked people out there that would do something like that to you. Okay? I personally don't know if I could have deal with that. I would explore. Who wants to be accused of stuff like that we know is basically untrue? All you need to stop that. All you really need to stop that. Then I see a political activist, well, he take it down now when he find out who she father is, talk about they should crown her because she's so skinny she might need money to buy food. Listen, all you say, goodness gracious Grenada, that God from Grenada. All you remember he from here now. Remember that. This nasty behavior of Vex. Imagine what these girls have to go through. And still be wondering if you're driving, if you're safe. If you can answer your phone because you don't know if somebody calling you to threaten you again or threaten your life. People just making up lies about you. These girls don't have it easy. They don't. And if somebody watching right now and you know this program is go around, let me tell you something. I feel sorry for you, the people that doing this to these children. I feel sorry for you. But there's something called karma. Okay? There is something called karma. And what goes around comes around. Leave them people children alone. Remember the first job description you have was to love your neighbor by yourself. Papa God give you that. Some of all you need to be fired. All kind of good people dropping down dead. Some of all you need to be fired. I wish it was back in the days when a bolt of lightning could have just come and shock some of all you and kill all you. The wickedness in Grenada had to stop. The wickedness, the bad mind, the envy, the hate. It had to stop. When it go stop. But then on Saturday and Sunday, all you have on all your fancy hat and all your fancy dandan to go in the religious fashion show. When all your heart black and dirty. Listen, stop it. Stop it now. We go take a quick break, and when we come back, we go be chatting with a king. I'll be right back.
Print Grenada today. Located inside Ryder Excursion at the Esplanade Mall, we handle both small and large orders with speed and precision. For fast, quality t-shirt printing, call Instaprint at 473-422-1011. Get your perfect print today at Instaprint. Printing done in an instant.
Pick yourself up with Ride Rent a e-bike today and take advantage.
Lord, I just get myself so worked up, but I don't know how big and fat I am, so that is probably the only exercise I just get. So welcome back to the Wake Up Club. I know you have options that you could be watching, all sorts of different things, but I'm happy that you have taken the time to join us on the Wake Up Club. And let me tell you something, if something irking you, make sure you send me a little message, put it up on the screen. We go address the things that irking you, because I know that I am not alone. Wherever you are, whichever part of the world you're living in, you're dealing with constant fight down. It's happening right in your family. Right in your church, the fight down happening too. Listen, if I never encourage you to do anything, I encourage you to wake up very early. Make sure you're talking to Papa God, because you can't lie to Papa God. He knows everything about you. Wake up early. Don't start with this new generation rolling out of bed 11, 12 o'clock. Midday to walk in the kitchen and mommy give them a plate of food. Mommy need a box too, because parents stop parenting, but I will go on and on and on and on and on. Talk to Papa God. If ever I give you any advice, pray. We have pray harder. You think I doesn't get vexed with my mother when my mother tell me it's prophecy? So I must just sit down and take it like a crazy. I understand this could happen. That is prophecy. The world coming. So what I do? I join the bandwagon? No. I go try to delay it as much as possible. And if I had to try to do it by changing me, I changing me. Now, I want to welcome a king to the program. Electrify, welcome to the Wake Up Club.
Good morning, sir. How's everything? Good morning.
Listen, I just had my workout. They just get me vexed.
I
Okay?
listen, but you have to share the message.
You know, and I know you're from St. Patrick. Hats off to me, St. Patrick. There's a queen.
Definitely. Yeah,
Imagine you have all that loss. Nobody in studying you. And I think it's happening. I think a lot of focus is on Carriacou, and Carriacou needs it.
Right.
But I know St. Patrick get a licks.
Definitely. In a lot of the island and some part where you can stay in Liver and see Carriacou alone. Your mind alone could tell you, but St. Patrick definitely will be. In the north, Carriacou to the north, so.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, and they say let good fit prevail.
Exactly. Exactly. And I go tell you, I shout out and I salute her, because when I discovered that you ain't had no place to stay, and you come down to welcome Miss Carriacou, and you even bring a gift for her, I say, that is a queen.
In the midst of a disaster.
That is sisterhood.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
That is sisterhood. And I tell them, don't sleep on St. Mark either, And her parish get touched too, but she come down.
Right.
And of course, Miss St. John was there as well. So we had to really think about it as people. But let me tell you something. This program, and it's cost people, yes, but it's also about positivity. And I know you guys have been doing this phenomenal show every year. Tell us about it. And I want to know, first of all, what is it called? It's called the
Kids Soccer Monarchs.
The Kids Soccer.
Yeah, Louis Soccer Kids Soccer Monarch. Listen,
where did this thing start?
Well, for those who've been following our history, we're 23 years in the music industry, and we've been putting on fun day activities for the past 7 years in St. Andrews. I'm originally from St. Patrick's, but we put on the fun day activity in St. Andrews. 5 years now, we started 7 years ago, we started the fun day activity. I want to realize whenever we do the fun day activity, we have a part in the fun day where we do sing to win and dance to win. And ever so often, we see so many great talent go before our eyes and so many great dancers go before our eyes. But where do it end? It stop right there at the show. It's like, a child might come before and she wow the crowd and everybody was so excited. But we say, listen, we need to incorporate a little soca monarch. Because when we do sing to it, when we play the instrumental, we tell the instrumental, we can jam, and other traders come and freestyle on the rhythm, and the crowd just go up in flame. But it's a nice atmosphere. We could use our kids fun day platform and incorporate a soca monarch. And the rest was history. And we started 5 years ago. And once we realized, my brother was, when he started off, he went through the Junior Monarch. That was organized by William Monroe. I think that year, Mikey Hutchinson won. I think Mr. Killer was a part of it as well. And one of the things that happened, I think, the position they school him, he wasn't pleased with the position. I remember telling him backstage, I said, the following year, coming for them. And that's what the rebirth of me becoming in the art form and so on. And I'm saying that to see opportunity was presented for him at a junior level. I mean, I remember Natty was a part of the junior.
I'm not hearing you. Somehow we get frozen. I think Junior is showing a little clip. Are we back, Junior? We're still frozen.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So what we have realized is that not much platform is being given to young people in terms of whether it may be in the soca fraternity, whether it may be the calypso fraternity, whether it may be in the soca for or groupie, whatsoever it is. And we have decided, listen, we need to create a platform where young people can engage the talent and the energy. They have 2 months home on vacation, but what is there for young people? Yes, we do the Kids Carnival, but what else for children? You're talking about thousands of children home on vacation. There's nothing else to do. So we have decided, listen, let's go hard in this. Let's put our energy in it. Let's put our all in this. And this is what we have today, the product. One thing about it, we have really invested heavily in the marketing. and pushing it, the promotion, building the awareness. If you never feel it, if you've never been a part of it, you're gonna see what it is like. And last year was amazing. We had our son who have captured the title 3 times consecutively. We had last year for young man from St. John's, Zeal. He was phenomenal. And this year, I'm telling you, the bar is very, very, very high. Just so you think the national competition bar is very high, in this junior competition, the bar is very, very high because we go all the way out to ensure that every child get a free production complements Spark Media. And process may not know that, my brother's into the media and the video and the voiceovers and so on. So once you are part of our competition, we ensure that we lead an assistance to them for free. That's another thing. So every child you see with a professional video, some of them get recorded, some of them song was helped compose and so on. So that's where we at with the Junior Monarch, Kids Soca Monarch. It's supposed to be last week, which was the 20th. Miss Berry love it. And as a result of that, we still have to be in conscious minded with what happened and our fellow brothers in the Sister Isle of Carriacou, also the north side of the island. So we are supposed to push back to the 2nd of August. That will be on Friday coming next week. So foreigners going to be inside. At least give them more time to prepare. Also, we had 2 contestants from Carriacou, which was hardly hit as well. Persons may not know that. We have Chelsea, Cello, and we have Dax. Both lost, they got damaged. Dax, they have lost their house. The next contestant, they have lost their roof and so on too. So it was really tough on their part. I went up on the island last week and made my contribution quietly, privately, without
and
any
that's the way to do it, eh?
Yeah, I went up on the island quietly, privately, and even blessed some people on the island. Because the business I do, the fresh fruits and vegetables, give away some water and so on. So, and then show and give the parents the assurance that listen, we're here for you guys. You have our support, and we have to make sure that these guys come to a show, despite of the disaster, despite of burial have hit you guys so hard. But we want to make sure that you guys are ready and prepared mentally for the competition. Whatsoever assistance we can lead on the mainland, we go forth and do that. So far everything's on schedule. We're working along with the dancers from Grenada for them. The rehearsal is on schedule. We have some PR on this week, and yeah, we're ready to go for a bumper show.
Okay. So let me tell you. So it's happening this Friday. What's the location?
Next Friday.
Okay. And what's the venue?
Progress Park, St. Andrews.
Okay. And how can people get tickets? Where can they get tickets and so forth?
Well, we have the various ticket outlets throughout the island. Jimmy Bo's Bar in Swag, in Guave, you can check it out. St. George's, we have York Snickers, St. Andrews Pharmacy, St. David's Pharmacy. Also, Grenville, you can get tickets. Also, go to FET, you can also get tickets as well. So on. You can also contact with the Spark Electrify on the social media platform, to get tickets. So you're going to be next week, Friday, August 2nd. That's in the heat of the carnival. They're going to be a bumper one. At the end of the day, for those who experienced it last year, when they can go on YouTube and they can see the level of energy with the flame and the fireworks and the pyrotechnics from all of the countries.
Listen, I watching some of it now and it's looking better than the
I like that.
Soca Monarch itself.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when we are the kings of Soca Monarch, we've been there, we have done it. 3 times Soca Monarch of Grenada represent international Soca Monarch. So we know what it takes to put on a fantastic product. And that's one of the great things. We don't have a huge team, my brother and I, and we just pull through. The great thing about it, we've been there, so we know what it takes in terms of logistics, we know what it takes to market, we know what it takes to ensure that the songs are children friendly. That's one of the things about our competition. The songs are children friendly, need to be children friendly, because I see sometimes we have some events and they say it's children event, but then when you look at the lyrics of the song, you don't send the right message, and that's one of the things with our brand. We don't play that. If once you enter in our Kids Soca Monarch, the lyrics, if you go back to listen every child in the competition song, is either it's uplifting you, is either it's a message to carry off to the competition, and so on. You can still enjoy and clean fun and have a good time, but the message is something to think about at the end of the day. And that's the direction we want to take soca music. That's the direction we want to take the quality and the next generation of soca music.
Definitely, because I always tell people, I don't care what you tell me, Trinidad, I don't care what you tell me. The best Soca Monarch in the world is from right here. It's the Grenada Soca Monarch. None of them others can touch us. the energy, the music, everybody trying to copy it. In fact, they're thief in it. And sometimes we don't respect our own. So I want to encourage all you parents out there, all you youth out there, the event to go to next Friday is the Kids Soca Mona competition. All you put all your money where all your mouth is. Because I know a lot of all you're wearing a lot of fashionable brands. And one brand is, oh, I support local. Don't just wear the brand now. Don't wear a fake brand. Go out there and support local. Electrify, let's take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll chat more.
No problem.
Folks, we'll be right back.
Electrify video stock.
Folk, welcome back to the Wake Up Club. Of course, we're happy to have you here. I'm chatting with one king. I know it's two kings. You know them together. 3-time Soca Mona kings. Looney Spark, Electrify. I'm chatting with Electrify this morning. We're talking about the Kids Soca Mona coming up on the 2nd of August, Progress Park. Make sure you put your money where your mouth is. Go out. Some of these kids singing better than some of the adults are here in the prelim, you know. I ain't joking. I ain't just saying that. Go out, you're going to realize that for yourself. And I want to commend Electrify and his brother for initiating something so powerful, something so impactful. Putting your money where your mouth is, because I know sponsorship ain't doing nothing. Okay? Putting your money where your mouth is to ensure that there is continuity and that the soca art form in itself is preserved, given an avenue to grow and expand itself. Electrify, I have a question for you. You there? Junior? You there?
We got lots of audio, you know.
I ain't hearing you. Electrify, you there still? Folks, let's take a quick break. Let's see if we can rectify that. We'll be right back.
Riders Excursion and Tours weekly e-bike rides. Gather your family and friends for an unforgettable ride through stunning landscapes. Book your adventure today at ridersabike.com or call 473-422-1011. Don't miss out. Let's ride.
Folk, welcome back. Of course, you're tuned into the Wake Up Club. Of course, I'm your host, Kirk Sital, and you are on the Ride Along Network. Electrify, you back with me? I'm not seeing him. I think we might have lost him. You know, Master Control, any luck?
We lost his video. We lost his link.
Okay. Well, you know, hopefully he's tuned in and he will call back in, because I had some questions to ask. I have to ask them, you know, I haven't seen them in competition this year and I want to know why. Okay, so that's one question I have for them. And the other question is, I want to know what is the glue that holds him and his brother together. Because even I fight with my siblings and I see so many groups out there that mash up over something. So there must be some special glue that holds them together. And I want to know about their contribution in terms of music for the 2024 Carnival season. Folks, you're tuned into the Wake Up Club. Listen, if you have something that irks you, put it up on the screen. Okay? You want to call in and you want to talk about something, give us a call. I think Junior will put the number up on the screen. Remember that this is a safe space. Even if you're calling to cuss me, as I tell you, my back broad. Okay? But we've got to be better human beings. We've got to be better Grenadians. Okay? We've got to be better people on a whole. And let me tell you something. It starts with you and me, you know. It starts with you and me. When you hear somebody going, hey, watch out what she have one day, you're supposed to tell your friend, stop it. Stop it. That you want to be around people that build people and not break people. Some of you have to check your friends, you know. And some of you have to check yourself. You know, I remember I used to go through life, you know, saying that I could just speak my mind and tell you as it is. Let me tell you something. It used to get me in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble because I became a bully. I just saying what I want. Then I sit down watching a reality show, Married with Medicine, and I see Dr. Heavenly, who does behave just like me, went to a counselor. And you know what the counselor tell her? Honesty without compassion is brutality. So when I think I being honest, I was just a bulldozer brutalizing people with what I had to say. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm speaking the truth. We all must have a teachable heart. We all must be willing to learn and grow. And we all must be lucky and blessed enough to have friends that will help us get there. Not them that just along for the ride and like the bacchanal. You know, a lot of us like to associate with people that we think less than us because we want to be great. We can't learn nothing from them. Some of us like to do that, you know. We don't like to be challenged, even in our personal relationships. I say that, even in the man and the woman you're choosing. You want to be around people that could help you become a better version of yourself. You want to be around people who will say, Kirk, no, don't say that. Kirk, stop that. You want to be around people like that. But some of all, you just like to sit down in a bandwagon with people that can't do nothing for you, can't help all you elevate, can't tell all you about a business idea so you could make a side hustle. No. But you want to sit down and talk about everybody else. The neighbor coming with a new car, oh, she trying something. That's what some of all you're good for. All you're good for nothing. And all you're watching this, know some of them good for nothing. All they do is sit down and criticize people the entire day. They have nothing good to say about nobody. And it's because they're unhappy, you know. I'm cussing them, but I'm sorry for them too. Because the truth and the fact is there are some very unhappy people, you know. There's a lot of broken people that you and I know walking around, you know. Face beat to the nines. Dress up like hell, but they're broken. They're broken. Some sort of childhood trauma that had them behaving how they're behaving. So as much as others cuss them, I also understand it. But somehow the cycle had to break somewhere. The cycle must break somewhere. And it breaks with me and it breaks with you. It breaks with me and you. So the next time somebody gossiping or bad talking somebody, tell them that it's not right. You don't know what somebody going through. You don't. Just take case in point them queen contestants. Imagine contestants being threatened and they still going up on stage and walking in them stiletto heels. And they have to grin and smile for you all. Fire and brimstone for some of all you. Anyhow, we go take a quick break. And when we come back, we go wrap up the Wake Up Club. And as I say, you all have something all you wanted me to discuss. You all have a gripe. put it in the comments. I just run through the comments. All you know that I just run through the comments. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I will find the topics that you all want to talk about, and we go address them. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.
I want you folks to play these 3 games from the NLA. Daily pick 3 cash flow and play with. You will be supporting sports and culture, nation building and our future. So go out and play, folks, make it a must. You will see what the National Lottery is doing for us. When you play pick 3 cash flow and play with, the NLA will support you all the way.
Starting September 30th, Monday to Friday, these 3 games will be drawn mid-morning, 9:45 a.m., midday, 12:45 p.m., and evenings, 7:45 p.m. The National Lotteries, supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Sunday money day.
Hello, and welcome back to the Wake Up Club. Hey, my boy, you're back, man. Electrify? You hearing me? Junior, I don't know. It seemed like we have a technical glitch, but you know. You hearing me, Electrify? Electrify, I have a question for you. What's happening with you guys for 2024? I ain't see you guys in no competition. Talk to me.
Are we?
Yeah, hearing you.
Okay, we'll be good.
Yes, Electrify. You hearing me? Junior, you know, sometimes technology doesn't work with us, but you know, I'm happy to have the guys. Remember, it's the Kids Soca Monarch. It's happening on the 2nd of August. Make sure you go out there and you support the young people. Look, at seeing messages here, people talking about how people beat up on them and how much it hurts people. Or they don't even understand the damage all they just do to some people. Let me tell all you, some of all you, when all you reach by them pearly gates and all you proud to walk in, they go stop all you know. All you go dead again, all you go get a heart attack when all you realize that all you did a lot of wickedness in all your life that all you didn't even know about. By running all your mouth on people, children. Anyhow, I want to address one more thing before I wrap up. I want to thank a lot of you for the confidence and the kind words all you put when all you're talking about Spice Mass and saying bring back Sitahal. I know I used to say never in my life. I changed my mind today. I changed my mind. If they call me, I'm coming. But let me tell you something. You know, that job gave me a bad reputation. It gave me a reputation of being someone difficult to work with. And that is not the truth, you know. I just don't like people take advantage of nothing, and I just speak the truth. So them people who say that are difficult to work with, they might have been doing something they're not supposed to be doing. But I'm saying very nicely, if they call me, I will answer the call because I don't like what's happening with the culture. It don't have to be in Spice Mass, you know, it could be serving somewhere else. Okay? Look at me sit down here and look at Looney Spark and Electrify. They're doing their part for culture and they probably get unnoticed. Unnoticed for something that great that they're doing with the Kids Soca Monarch. They get unnoticed. I might have to do a junior queen show, something I had to do, but we all must find a way to give back. And let me tell you something, last words. I don't know what my future holds, but I could tell you one thing. I know who holds my future, and that is Papa God. Thank you for joining us on this terrific Tuesday. Go out there with your bad self. You're looking good. You have good character. You're a good person. Don't just say it here. You have to show here as well in your attitude and what you speak. You know that they say black man magic? The tongue is a cursing thing, you know. Sometimes what you're saying is just spitting back on you, you know. Be very careful. I know I was rowdy today. I'm sweating, but I guess I get my workout for the week. Please, people, I'm pleading. Let we be nice people now. Let me feel good when people say, goodness gracious Grenada, that we are good people, that we love our neighbors, that we share in, that we care for each other. I know they say it's prophecy, but I can't sit down and take it like a sheep. Let me try to delay the process to the end. Let me practice love, and in the words of Miss St. John, kindness. Have a good one. Fantastic day. Be your best. See you on Friday. Thank you for joining us.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians! From wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up several notches, but the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Pick yourself up with Ride Rent a e-bike today and take advantage of the smartest and coolest way to get around. Rental starting for only $30 per hour and less than $100 EC per day. Zip through traffic, save money, and look awesome doing it. Check us out at the Esplanade Mall today. Visit us online at ridersebike.com or give us a call at 473-422-1011. Your wallet and the planet will thank you. Ride Rent a e-bike.